I'm at Bittersweet Bakery and Cafe in Deerfield, Mass. Bittersweet is known for the freshly made pastries, delicious coffee, and ooh, their chai is something you want to try. Laura, you're not only the owner, CEO, top lady here, but you're also the baker.
That is true.
And what are you going to make for us today?
We're going to do our fan favorite of our blueberry coffee cake.
Blueberry coffee cake. All right, show me how it's done.
So first off, we're going to put our softened butter. Then we're going to add our sugar. We're going to quickly mix this until it's completely incorporated. We don't want any butter chunks in this recipe. We're then going to add our eggs and our vanilla. We're going to let that incorporate. Now that that is nice and incorporated, we're going to add our sour cream. So this is a sour cream based blueberry coffee cake.
Okay.
So then we're adding our salt and our leavening agent, which is the baking soda. So our very last step is to add the flour, and then we will be just mixing until it's fully incorporated. So our very last step is I have taken our scoop. I have done the same size for all of these. It's very important with bakeries that everything is uniform. So we are adding our blueberries, and I just do a handful on each one. Last bit of streusel is going to go on top. But we make all of this in-house. We use Cabot unsalted butter for all of our recipes that call for butter. Trying to do things New England sourced as possible. Okay, so these are going to go into the oven at 300 degrees for 45 minutes.
Ready? The butter. The sour cream.
And it pairs perfectly with coffee.
Well, to start, tell me about Bittersweet and how you got the idea.
So I always knew I wanted to own my own business. I always knew that it was going to be a bakery. I had a passion for it starting as a kid, and then that drove me to want to start my own business. That way I went right from high school into pastry school at Johnson & Wales.
So you didn't just go to any pastry school, right? You went to one that even I'm familiar with. And what did Johnson & Wales really give you as far as, pastry experience?
We were pushed to the absolute limit. It was a competitive environment. It was very regimented, and our chefs were professionals in their field that had then chose to teach. So we had people with real industry experience at our fingertips, which was invaluable. It was competitive, but it was also very encouraging environment.
Great. And, from that encouraging environment came some of your ideas, creative ideas for the dishes we have. Can you tell us about them?
Yeah, so first off is our breakfast sandwich. I make our bagels in-house. This is the Asiago bagel. We are featuring our Burlington breakfast sandwich. It is featuring local maple syrup. We have Cabot white cheddar cheese, a pork sausage patty, fried egg, as well as that delicious local maple syrup. We have the sweetie pie, which is our rendition of a whoopie pie. So that is with my grandmother's chocolate cake recipe. It is just absolutely delicious. And then homemade vanilla buttercream, which is soft and fluffy, not too sweet. And then chocolate ganache. And then, of course, something that I do every now and again are Snickers bars.
Okay, hold on, excuse me for interrupting, but I have to just try this. Go ahead, tell me about this Snickers.
So what you're tasting here is a homemade shortbread crust, super buttery and delicious. And then thick, decadent, and delectable peanut butter caramel that I formulated the recipe for myself. The toasted peanuts, which you get a nice crunch. And then, of course, the chocolate ganache on top. It's ooey, it's gooey, it's really decadent.
And the perfect match for this is some coffee.
Yes.
So, what's special about your coffee?
It is sourced from Number 6 Depot. It is in West Stockbridge, out in the Berkshires, and it is a small roastery, and it's a husband and wife team. She sources and focuses on getting great teas, and he does the beans. So they end up being the best pair.
Just to validate the quality of the coffee, I think I should have more Snickers pie. Yeah. And then your chai tea, tell us about that.
So we source the chai tea from Six Depot, and they hand blend the black tea with cardamom pods, star anise, all of those yummy warm spices that is quintessential for chai. And then we bump it up even a little bit more. Our customers were really begging for a spicier, more flavorful chai. So we add fresh ginger, we add more star anise, more cardamom pods, more black peppercorns. It's so flavorful. And then when a customer comes in, all we have to do is take our concentrate we make in-house, and then we get to blend it with their milk of choice. Allergies are really big around here, so we have dairy-free options as well.
Nice.
And then our staff steams it to order.
Okay, so no pre-made chai for you.
No, it is all handmade, and it all starts with having a really great base from number 6 Depot.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
I work at Deerfield Academy, but it's an absolute favorite of a lot of people. The pastries are delicious. Coffee is excellent. Laura has done an amazing job opening this. It was well needed. We have a lot of students and faculty and staff that visit here. It's a great hometown place.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You caught me. I couldn't leave without finishing my Snickers pie. That's my perspective. Hey, New England, what's your perspective? Come on, you gotta come to Deerfield, Mass. and try Bittersweet Bakery and Cafe. I promise you won't leave empty-handed.